Hey friends, how's it going? Ash here. Welcome back to Gents. Hope you're doing well. Today we're talking signature scents, and signature scents are so important because they are your signature in scent form. That is the fragrance that when people smell it, they think of you. So you want it to be something nice, something quality, something appealing, something memorable. You don't want to be wearing a fragrance all the time that becomes your signature. That's garbage. That's the opposite of what you want. So first off, I'm gonna share with you guys my signature scent, then we're gonna get into what you guys think are 10 of the best signature scents for men that you can possibly wear. Here we go. Are you ready? Drum roll, please. Would I actually consider this my signature scent? I don't know. There are a bunch of different fragrances that I wear nowadays, but I do love it, and I wanted to hype it up again. Yeah, you good. It's like a small puppy. All the fragrances I talk about are gonna be in the description below. Feel free to check them out down there, and shout out to all of you guys that left comments and upvoted comments on the community tab of my YouTube channel, which is where I asked you, what is the best signature scent for men? Let's do it. Justin Reading Books is up first, who says, shockingly enough, Parfums de Marly Sedley. That minty citrus is working well even in the cold Minnesota winter. It's very uplifting and invigorating, so fresh and so clean. Been listening to some Outkast. Ain't nobody got Parfum de Marly Sedley, so fresh and so clean. God, that was awful. I apologize to everybody. So this one is, as he says, fresh and clean, has a good amount of mint in there, and just a really easy wearing scent. It's mainly gonna be thought of as a spring, summertime fragrance, emphasis on summertime, but as I've said a bunch of times, fall and winter time, bust out some of those freshies because they'll actually smell even better in the cold. Some of them, especially ones with mint, I know, go figure, have even more of an invigorating freshness when it's cold outside, and it's just really like awakening to your senses. It's like chewing 5 gum. Parfums de Marly Sedley, the first fragrance in what you guys think could be the ultimate signature scent for men. I will say, once again, Parfums de Marly, really easy niche house to get into. So if you don't have a lot of niche fragrances, haven't smelled a lot of niche fragrances, PDM is a pretty easy house to jive with, because the fragrances have more of a designer type scent profile in terms of wearability, but then they have that higher quality you expect from a more expensive niche scent. Ismael Pagan, 1584, says, Givenchy, Reserve, Privé. Mega masculine initially, then super aromatic heaven with iris goodness. Mega masculine, is it? Initially? No, I don't really think so. That was like the opposite of like Dragon Ball Z. That was more like The Exorcist. But this one does have that fantastic smelling iris. Really, really nice. It's got booziness, woodiness to it. It has that nuttiness as well. So you have this gourmand edge, nice sweetness, warmth, really classy, sexy, big compliment puller. I love this stuff. I think it's awesome. And in general, the Gentleman line, I've talked about it a bunch because I love the whole line, but you could probably find one in there that would work really well as a signature scent. Whether this one or the Eau de Toilette or Eau de Toilette Intense, Boisé, one of those probably gonna work for you. This one thought of more as a fall winter time scent, so maybe for some people they would want something that has more year-round usability, but still, this is amazing. Carla 1103, keeping it simple. YSL L'Homme, the original. Yeah, can't really argue that too much, because this one, been out for a while, still a bestseller. It's very easy to wear, year-round, I would say. It's another one that's thought of more spring, summer, but you can wear it anytime. The opening is one of those openings that just sticks with you. When you smell it, it's so immediately appealing and arresting that it's just gonna be a huge attention grabber. You can tell immediately. It's that ginger in there, really fresh with that fruitiness. It smells awesome. And then as it dries down, keeps a little warmth, a little sweetness, and still smells pretty modern as well. So YSL L'Homme, it's a good choice. I guess the only argument that you could make against that one is that it has been popular for a long time. And if you wanted a signature scent that was a little more unique, maybe it wouldn't fit that mold. But I'm not of the mind that everybody has to have a signature scent that is completely unknown, right? If it's something that you like, that boosts your confidence, that makes you smell good, that other people like, that you're gonna wear a bunch, then yeah, signature scent it up. Imagine having the thought process where you smell something like this and you're like, oh, I wanna wear it every day. And then you somehow guilt yourself into not wearing it. Oh, it's too common. I'm gonna wear something else, even though I really love it, and it boosts my confidence, and it makes me happy, and other people like it. Don't do that. Before we jump to the next fragrance, here are some codes that you can use if you shop online. There's a new code for fragflex.com, which is GS11, that will get you 11% off the entire website. So use that if you shop on there and take a flat 11% off. That's one better than 10. It goes up to 11. So I mean, superior. Andrew Faust, DH7KG says, for me recently has become Stronger With You by Emporio Armani. From the powerful roasted chestnut, the smoke, and the sweet, smooth, silky sweetness of the vanilla and sugar has become the ultimate fall and winter scent. Luckily, it's winter right now where I live, so it's perfect. You really said it all right there. Yeah, not too much to add there, other than the other Stronger With You fragrances are also worth checking out. If you like this one, you will probably love some of the others. Stronger With You Intensely, Stronger With You Absolutely, Stronger With You Oud, Stronger With You Leather, all of those are tip top. And even some of the ones that are not considered quite as good, like Stronger With You Amber, is still solid. So this line does it all for fall and winter time. Big compliment puller, great performance, and it falls in line with what is really popular right now. Actually, this is one of the fragrances that set off, I feel like, the type of fragrance for men that's coming out right now for fall and winter. So Stronger With You, great choice. Eden BRZ says, Dior Homme is just a great signature scent that has always worked for me. He says, Dior Homme did not specify Dior Homme Original or Dior Homme 2020, so I guess a bit of both. Nowadays in the US, easier to find Dior Homme 2020, which does not smell anything like Dior Homme Original, which honestly, it feels kind of weird even calling Dior Homme Original, but you know, you gotta differentiate between the two, I guess. Dior Homme 2020, more fresh, spicy, woody, modern. Dior Homme, more rich, creamy, sweet iris. Both really classy. I would say the easiest to wear is Dior Homme 2020 nowadays. Dior Homme Original is a little more specific, but between the two, which one do I like more? I'll still take the original, though I have come around on 2020. Tony Thompson, 1981, says Versace Pomme. It's impossible to hate and so easy to wear for any occasion. Oh, it says for by occasion. I think any occasion. Yes, Versace Pomme is very difficult to hate, I feel like, because this is just fresh, easy to wear, has a really nice, clean feel to it, kind of an aquatic cleanliness. Citrus, neroli, tonka, a little bit of a woodiness in there as well. Versace Pomme is a great bang for your buck to top it all off. At discounters, not too expensive, and this is a scent that I've actually worn a lot over the years, so I can agree. I wouldn't say this was ever my signature scent at any point in time, but it was one that I wore heavily a bunch. Andy Warhol's favorite wig, 3050. It's a great name. Jean-Paul Gaultier Lamal Elixir is a great signature scent. I have yet to meet anyone who dislikes it. Fantastic presentation and superior performance. So yeah, Lamal Elixir, it is a big FragCom favorite. It was my favorite release of last year. Honey, tonka, tobacco, lavender in there as well. It smells amazing. I don't know what that was. It's similar to Lamal Parfum, but to me is a little bit of an improvement. It is a fall and wintertime type of scent, a little bit more of like an evening out fragrance. But yeah, it is just top notch. And I think you should wear that just all the time, even middle of summer. Yeah, go ahead and blast that on. If I smell you wearing that in the middle of summer, I'm not gonna say anything bad. Am I saying that that's maybe the greatest advice I've ever given? Nah, probably not, but you should still do it. Mario Lara 3472 says Platinum Egoist. Ooh, good choice. It's a man's signature scent. You know it's one of the best masculine signature scents ever created. I do know that. So with this fragrance, you do have one that is extremely versatile. Some of these are more fall, winter, or spring, summer. This one, I think, is pretty much just year round. I wouldn't pigeonhole this in any particular season. Aromatic, classy, definitely masculine. So it's got a little bit of that like throwback masculine style to it. Get a nice bit of herbaceousness in there, some rosemary, some geranium, lavender. Also a little petitgrain, so you have like some green around the edges. As it dries down, you've got a bunch of different woods that come out, but it never really gets heavy, stays very classy the whole way. You just about take that and like stuff it up my nose. So this one, love it, great choice. You guys, once again, doing a good job here. Winona's Big Brown Dragon 6121 Primus says Green Irish Tweed or an accurate clone thereof. The scent DNA is timeless and versatile. It can be formal or casual, night or day, and at any time of year. And given all this, it's still surprisingly uncommon to encounter. It fires on all cylinders. For anybody sends me a comment, I know it's not dragon, I know it's beaver, but yeah. So the reason this is uncommon is it's expensive. It's real expensive. Most people are not gonna drop that amount of coin on a single fragrance, and also it came out a long time ago, and so the hype is, you know, not quite there compared to a lot of other fragrances that are gonna be in that price range. But Green Hours Tweed is one of my favorites of all time, and I would consider that one of my signature scents. I love it. Yes, some people say more springtime fragrance, and I agree, it's great in spring, but I wear this anytime. And like the Chanel before, I think this is extremely classy with a classic masculine style, which of course it came out many decades ago, so yeah. Last but not least, Snatchy McGrabberson, who says, when I think signature scent, I think of something to be known for. Huh? That's what we talked about before. Something you wear the overwhelming majority of the time, and when I think those things, I think Oudwood by Tom Ford. So this is another one that goes that more deep side of things, more fall, winter time. This was done by my friend, Richard Pomme, who I've done a video with where he was breaking down actually Aventus and Club de Nuit Intense Man. We're gonna do some more of those in the future. And I actually asked him to break down Oudwood since he made it. So who else would be better? He can kind of let everybody know the process behind it, what's in it, all that good stuff. And Oudwood is still a best-selling fragrance across the world. It is a fantastic scent, one of the best fragrances to start kind of edging into oud type fragrances. Just smells amazing. And another one that has a very, very classy, sexy edge. So there we go, guys. Those are your 10 choices for signature scents, the ultimate signature scent. Technically 11 since there's 2 Dior Homes, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Stay safe out there. And if you want to be in a future video like this, check out the community tab, leave a comment on whatever question's on there, and I'll see you guys later. Take it easy.